Hi, this is the second project developed for the Visualization and Visual Analytics course at the University of Illinois at Chicago. With this application, you will be able to go through the data released by the Divvy Bikes company from June to December 2013. We divided the application into three parts. On the left side, you can see the map with all the station, the Divvy Bike station. In the center part, you will be able to show and analyze the data with graphs. And on the right part, you will be able to select what kind of graph you want to analyze from the bottom side of the page. And you can filter them in the middle part of the page.
The map shows all the different stations for the area. You can select different tiles using the menu or view the community areas. There's also a way to check the popularity of each station, and it shows the average bikes used per day. You can click on each station and you can see the inflow or the outflow. You can also have two maps by clicking the button and be able to select stations there too. You can remove the second map by clicking the same button and then hide the inflow and outflow data by clicking the buttons. Then if you want to see a day for the selected stations, you simply click the day analysis, select the date on the calendar, and then play the animation. The animation will also show the weather for the day as the hours progress. And at the same time, you can select different stations or remove stations as the animation runs.
When the date is selected, you can also see some information related to the bikes out on that day, the weather on that day, and some events like lunch and dinner, and to see how the patterns change with respect to the time. These two lines represent the sunset and the sunrise, and you can compare them in a vertical way by looking both at the temperature of the day and the precipitations. On the right side, there is an annual overview of all the year from June to December, and you can do pretty much the same thing with both the temperature and the precipitations.
The graph in the center part of the screen can be filtered from the control panel to the right left of the map. For example, clicking on this button, we can choose to show data about mail of the subscriber users and apply filter, and all the graphs change accordingly. From the right part of the screen, we can also change the page of the center part through this button. We have a page for the history graphs in which we display information about the distribution of bikes in the time for hour of the day or for every date of the year. We have a page for the bike usage in which we can display information about one bike or more here, for example. It is also possible through the control panel to show data about the demographics of the riders, number of males, of females, and the total number of customers or subscribers. And here we have data about the number of rides per age of the user. Another page is the day analysis, and the last page is about the comparison part for the station. We can just pick a station from the map, and at once we see all data about all the station we have selected. And if we can add an unlimited number of stations, and in that case we can scroll the legend for more information. You can see all the filters display accordingly to the page in which we are. For example, in the comparison page we have the possibility to see all the active filter, or in the history page we have the possibility to choose data filtering from with the gender, or in rider demographics, or in bike usage, for example. uh, we can choose filters with the calendar.